Siema, z tej strony Badaj, zaczynasz od zabawek z grą Bulwark, Falconeer Chronicles. Gramy na PlayStation 5, tak? Ja mam ciągle problem z zapamiętaniem nazwy. Nie wiem, te nazwy są coraz bardziej takie pokrętne. Ale nic, to nie wpływa na proces zapamiętywania gier, tak?
A game about chaotic creativity. No conventional controls, one button to paint the landscape, another to move about. And while you paint towers and walls, people will start to make the world come alive. Keep building, that's the trick. This can be confusing at first, overwhelming even, but don't worry, there's also no mistakes.
Ale zapowiada się bardzo nietuzinkowo. O, klatki. Czuję, że niepłynnie. Wygnał HDR. Rotacyjne efekty triggerują. Siedzenie kamery geodety. Dobra, spróbujmy. Start.
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open a word of advice. Click and build everywhere. There are no mistakes, and slowly figuring out what builds where and how things grow is part of the game. It's about experimenting. So don't be afraid and go wild.
Czy zostawimy samouczkiem? Jeden przycisk, tak? O drzewa walczyli.
Castellus, Moorbridge, and even Port Remit. Nothing remained of our prosperous free houses after decades of attrition. We took what we had and left in order to resettle in peace, away from the warlords and fiefdoms that remain. We will succeed because on our backs the past was built, and from our hands the future will be wrought. You're finally here. We've already built a few essential buildings. I'll assist you in connecting things up and getting the settlement up and running. While you're on the ground, we will focus on a single building at a time. This will allow you to build outward in a variety of ways and upwards later on. First, connect this outpost to the wood mill, which is located down in the shallow water beside the sea tree fungi. Without wood, we cannot build. Notice our workers are already building houses and industry.
Co przewinąłem? Ciśnij krzyżyk.
This is your wood mill. It produces and transports wood across walkways. Let's build a basic wooden tower with a walkway towards it.
O tu?
You just built a basic tower. It is used to connect up your settlement and transport vital resources. Workers will also build homes and industry around it. Wood can only travel a limited number of walkways away from the wood mill, but this can be increased by encouraging workers to build along walkways connected to the wood mill. Good work. The wood mill is now delivering wood further than before, so we can move on. Across from the wood mill, we also built a stone quarry. Let's go. Great job. Now we have access to the quarry, our wooden towers can be upgraded to...
Co tu przewijam?
Stone towers create stone walkways. If you rebuild a walkway adjacent to a stone tower, in place of a current wooden one, it will be upgraded to stone.
Też krzyżyk nie działa do przewijania.
Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it further.
A, przycisk kwadratu lepszy. Krzyżyk.
Outposts can be upgraded as well. Let's use the stone to upgrade the outpost to its second stage. We can add foundations to basic towers and outposts. These allow workers to build a higher class of housing on them, increasing the worker output.
Że tak przeskakiwać, tak? Między sobą. Już to lepszym przecież.
There is no iron.
O, żelazo muszę mieć. Te fundamenty do posterunku.
The worker output of our outpost can be improved further by connecting more towers and ways to it. We have done well. It is time we started being more ambitious. Take to the skies and seek out iron ore.
Po co te fundamenty?
Your surveyor allows you to build resource extractors, harbors, and
A mogę sobie latać.
other islands. It will also help to get you out of trouble, which is never far on the Earthsea. The world map shows our planes, which we can fast travel to.
Wy sam tam już poleci, tak?
Your surveyor can build a mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore. Metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Iron will allow our most advanced towers and buildings. We now have access to iron, but it needs to be transported across the water. Let us build a trade route for ships that can transport iron and other resources back and forth. This resource extractor is missing access to workers. We now have iron, but it's not...
O, tu czyli tak?
This is too close to something else. We now have access to iron, but it needs to be transported across.
Kapitan.
My ship only My ship carries wood. I will carry stone and wood. My ship only I will carry stone. My ship only carries wood and workers. My ship carries wood. I will carry stone and workers only. No, there is no stone here to transport.
I will only carry iron and work. The iron I transport is helping us.
My ship only
The iron I transport.
There is no stone here to transport. I will carry stone and my ship only carries wood and...
Harbors always need to be built as pairs. You cannot build a harbor this close to another harbor. Harbors always need to be built as pairs. As soon as you build two, a trade route will connect them. Captains will carry your resources over vast distances. We have reached a milestone in population, aligning with the free houses. This will attract new free house captains and command. Select your outpost, so we can start expanding it further. It's too deep here to build anything. With iron, we can start building defensive structures, such
Whoa.
as command towers. But before doing so, we need to upgrade our outpost into a proper citadel. With all major resources now at our disposal, let's focus on building command towers. These can be built with multiple floors as well as additional foundations and balconies. Mighty command towers have the potential to reach high into the sky. Their height can be increased by adding more foundations, as well as having better access to workers. Build this tower as high as possible. Change the floor you are building from. Lower floors build foundations, while higher floors build balconies and sky bridges. Command tower foundations are strong battlements that support your tower. Foundations allow more floors to be built on the tower. It's too deep here to build anything. This command tower is looking stout. We already have an experienced warbird commander among our retinue. Let's assign them to this command tower. Mighty command towers have the potential to reach high into the sky. Their height can be increased by adding more foundations, as well as having better access to workers. Build this tower as high as possible. With all major resources now at our disposal, let's focus on building command towers. These can be built with multiple floors as well as additional foundations.
Czemu to samo mówi?
Only harbors can be built in the deep by your surveyor. Balconies are built with high floors. The more expansive your tower, the more powerful your commanders will become if they are assigned here. This command tower is looking stout. We already have an experienced warbird commander among our retinue. Let's assign them to this command tower.
Już nie mogę budować wyżej. Trzymaj.
Fine, no find a stable. Not since the hate, rest assured, friend.
This tower and its commander now stand watch over our settlement. Their forces will deploy, joining our battle group when the surveyor is near the command tower. Our settlement is established. We have access to resources, a citadel, and command towers. It's time to explore the surrounding area, finding more people who will help us thrive. These are desperate times, so we may need to accept unlikely neighbors. But be wary of who you invite in. If they bring their old allegiances, conflict is sure to follow. Now it's all up to you. Head out and explore the Earthsea. Rebuild our society as you see fit.
Mogę grać dalej, czy muszę kończyć?
And our citizens well. Good luck.
Ja sobie pogram ten scenariusz, kolejny odpalę później sobie.
There is
O, wieżę zbudowałem.
no stone. There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Mogą się opierać na sobie nawzajem? Wieże?
It's too deep here to build anything. There
Nie do końca wiem, co to znaczy, ale fajnie to przynajmniej wygląda.
There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Czy teraz taka wolna gra jest, tak?
Attention to the political influence of your settlement. If one faction becomes dominant, additional forces have joined our battle group. You have no available resource extractors.
O, a czemu nie?
There is
Ich surowców tu nie ma.
there is no stone available for this upgrade.
O, bo tu już nie dochodzi kamień, tak?
We need stone to build here. Make sure.
No chyba nie ma.
Before the Great War, the Imperium held the resources
Cuchnąca kłoda.
that controlled the technology. Now only petty fiefdoms squabble for what little remains of Urzi's old regime.
I will carry stone and workers only. It brings me joy to see.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
No co, teraz ma dostęp do kamienia, tak? Dobra, nie wiem co mam dalej robić, więc... A, tu coś jest. Punek. A później będzie coś odblokowane. Dobra. Czyli czy jako zrobiony już samouczek, czy jak?
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open world building sandbox. It has a basic tutorial, a resource, a word of advice. Click and build everywhere. There are no mistakes, and slowly figuring out what builds where and how things grow is...
The path was our creed. For millennia, we maintained civilization and technology amongst this sparse world. Its people too humble to develop and prosper without our vaults of wonders. An ancient legacy filled with secrets and regret. All of this now scattered across the Urzi. We will join forces, bring our remaining gifts, and rebuild society. The path is gone, so we must forge our own way forward.
Gdzie to drewno było? Tutaj. Albo tutaj. Nie, zbudujemy tu.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement. This is too close to something else. Your surveyor can build a wood mill here. Build it and attract craftspeople and industry around it. Improving the distance wood can be supplied in our settlement.
I will only carry iron and workers.
I will carry stone. My ship only a new home.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Trochę nie wiem, po co to budować wszystko. Czy to jest jakiś cel gry, czy tylko takie sandboxowe, tworzenie miasteczka sobie.
There is no stone available for this upgrade. We have reached a milestone in our population. We've spotted a good spot for a stone quarry. The stone and gravel will allow us to build upgraded stone and concrete towers and walkways.
I will carry stone and workers up.
It brings me.
You cannot build a harbour this close to another harbour.
Koniec portu.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific... There is no iron available for this upgrade. There is no...
A ludzi nie widać, że tutaj chodzi po tych domkach, trochę szkoda. Gdzie jest żelazo? To jest jakiś stateczek.
A substantial settlement in the distance.
Co mam tu zrobić? X wciskam. A, kwadrat.
Sees your settlement. There is no. The Mansa Order sees your settlement and wishes to assist. They have assigned me and my ship to support your efforts. Would you accept my
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
O, jest żelazo.
Your surveyor can build a mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Iron will allow our most advanced towers and buildings.
My ship carries...
I will only carry iron and the iron I transport.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth. We are prospering, but this prosperity is attracting criminals wishing to target our trade routes. We need to start taking our trade route security seriously. Trade routes that are long, resource-rich, or run past unaligned faction settlements are at increasing risk of being raided. You have no available commanders on your roster. Commanders and their valuable retinue can be found across the Earthsea.
Nie rozumiem tej gry naprawdę. Taki sandbox chyba, co?
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
I co, muszę latać i szukać sobie NPC-ów, tak?
Something on the horizon.
Co to? Burza?
What's more valuable than a warm hearth in these bleak times? Well, look no further. Master fabricator of boilers and heated houses, at your service.
Aha. Czy lepsze moje mieszkanka. To jest szybka podróż. Kurde.
The Mansa Order sees your settlement and wishes to assist.
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They
We are the Imperial Academy. We are low on fuel, but have plenty of labor from our young recruits. We are willing to trade them for wood by the trade harbor.
A trading harbor requires resources that can then be exchanged for goods or mercenaries. Be sure to build a connecting harbor. Assigning the right captain.
Już nie mogę drugiego.
Or resource extractors.
Czy muszę tutaj u siebie, tak?
A refugee settlement has been spotted on the horizon. Perhaps we can take these people in.
I carry iron.
I carry iron and
I carry
iron and
My ship carries things are good.
You cannot.
We are the Imperial. We are the Imperial.
A czyli dostanę siłę roboczą, tak?
We are the Imperial Academy.
Plus 7.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Nie chcę tego tutaj.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
O, wow! Chcę tu wieży kolejnej.
There is no iron available for this upgrade. You have no available...
Mogę już w górę budować tego.
One of the factions has become the dominant faction in your settlement. This has made other factions suspicious of your ambitions. If you choose to move further in this direction, you might find them becoming hostile, working towards better relations, through trade or popular. A raiding party.
No i co ja z tym zrobić? Musiałem kapitana znaleźć, tak?
We are under fire. Alert!
Cuchnąca kłoda.
Buildings on the horizon. A resource colony ahead. Trading harbor requires resources that can...
Nie no, zobacz co tu było. Czemu to się wyłącza od razu? Debilu!
This wood mill and all of its C3 production are for the bannerless.
A trading harbor requires resources. The people have regained a trust in the monster's path. Our settlement is dominated by
łańcuch drewno, tak?
A refugee settlement has been spotted on the horizon. Perhaps we can take these people in.
I carry
iron and stone from...
I carry iron and stone.
I carry iron and...
I carry iron.
We are but humble refugees, many from great imperial houses. Please demolish this paltry holding.
I carry iron and stone from your mines and quarries to wherever you need it. My cargo is...
I carry iron and stone.
I carry
iron and stone from your mines.
You cannot travel when in combat.
Piu, 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 piu.
None stand before our forces. The day is ours. One of your resource locations has run dry. The extractors... We lack the metals to build this structure.
My ship and kin have served Dunkel for generations.
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship.
Muszę teraz siedzibę zrobić, tak? A to muszę rozłożyć. Muszę nowe źródło żelaza znaleźć. Sensu ta gra jest. Dobra, my będziemy kończyć. Może jakiś poradnik zajrzę. Mam tutaj robić. Tak czy inaczej, my kończymy. Dzięki, że oglądaliście. Słyszymy się jutro. Cześć.